weird moves, like I had to like do this.
Like all
You're like a dog. You just clean that off like a dog.
That's awful.
Hey foodies, welcome back to another episode of Chewin The Fat, the show where I sit down for some good food and even better conversation. Today's great food is brought to us by Maple Block, and the great conversation is none other than my internet son, Christian Seavey!
What's up, guys? It's Chris Knight, and today I'm talking to this old bat while eating good food.
Oh, bat? Let's go eat! Before we sit down and talk to Christian, I gotta introduce you to Maple Block. It's this hidden gem in Culver City. Wait till you see this place. You know how they say that you eat first with your eyes? Well, I call poppycock, because let me tell you, my stomach was growling, my mouth was watering as soon as I got off the 405, and I could smell the amazing barbecue. Italy has their pasta, France has their pastries, and here in America, we have our barbecue, and this place is doing it up right. As I've been eating my way through LA, I've gotten to try a lot of different foods and been in different atmospheres of the various restaurants I've tried. But this place is just a good old barbecue joint with good people. It's casual. They got a bar back there. They've got cornhole out on the patio. This to me is like coming home. Now let's go talk to Christian and taste some of their food. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. For people at home, Sharon.
You can't cheers and not drink. That is really bad luck.
I'm sorry, I had a sip. For people at home, she's been trying to get me here for 6 months, and it just hasn't worked out.
This is the problem. You do
What's the problem?
You do a nice show with a nice young man like this,
Right.
and you get joking around. We did that for film for 2 weeks
Yeah.
for Prom Night on the Merrill Twins channel.
Yep. And you were a jerk to me, so now I
was
just
such a
have to
jerk.
I have to send it back.
Well,
you know? It's,
My character. I have a plan that's going to not only bring up viewership, but it has the potential to bring in a lot of ad revenue for us.
What is it?
Well, if you would hush for 5 seconds, I could tell you. We had so much fun.
We had a blast. It was a great time.
That was one of my favorite shoots we ever did.
Mine too.
It was great, wasn't it?
I had an absolute blast. It was also like the first big thing I worked on.
Oh, okay.
After moving to California.
Uh-huh.
And it was like 8 months after I moved, we started that show. So
wow.
For me, it was like, yeah, I can do this. This is what I do.
Do you like pickles?
I love pickles.
Oh, good.
I'll take some.
I mean, that's a lot of pickles.
Hey, man, I love pickles. I'll eat them.
There's going to be a lot of food coming.
Good. I'm
And-
hungry.
Before we go much further, I have something for you.
Okay. What? Like a bib? Oh, wow.
Your very own shareware.
Very own shareware. I'm taking this to every restaurant. I hope you know
It
that.
totally works, man.
Never a day will I go without having my own food.
It saves the environment.
Yeah, no, it really does.
I know.
You know what, too?
Tell me.
The little plastic containers, they look terrible in a fridge.
They do.
They look off, and you
They
can't
do.
stack on.
They
You know?
do.
You need these.
What have you been up to since Prom Night? Because that was a weird
Yeah.
time. We finished shooting Prom Night on Wednesday,
Yeah.
and Saturday the world shut down.
Yep. I got very lucky after the show aired, even though it was during COVID.
Right.
I found myself an agent, starred in a couple Lifetime movies, which is great. Poms and Payback and Cheer Camp Killer.
Wait a minute. I'm going to need you to slow your roll like that. Pom-pom what?
Poms and Payback.
Pom-poms and
Yeah.
payback.
I played a cheerleader.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I had to learn like 3 different cheers, which I'm not like a big dancer, so I was out until like 2 a.m. in my backyard, just like trying to like learn all the moves, and you know, I had the songs because they teach it to you really slow, and then they're like,
right?
now let's do it to the song, and the song's like, and it's like, ha,
Well, I feel like there's enough room right here.
to do them.
To do them.
It was
Come
so long ago.
No, it was
I
not.
really
Come
don't-
on.
I really don't know that.
Please. You said, I don't know. and then just
It was like weird moves, like I had to like do this and this and like. It was fun. It was a good time.
That's the best thing ever.
For you, of course.
I was like a hug from Jesus for me.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Pom-Poms and Payback.
So I'm guessing it was like a cheerleader went on a
a
living spree.
Yeah.
Were you the
Then,
bad guy?
I was not.
Okay,
I was,
good.
yeah, I was the attractive cheerleader.
Oh.
Everybody wanted me.
Were you like in the credits? Did it say attractive cheerleader, or did you have a name?
No, I remember.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if there was attractive cheerleader and not so much cheerleader?
I'd feel bad for that guy, and it would not be me, and except for when I did cheer camp killer.
Okay.
That's when I played a nerd, so I was the not so one.
So after
Range.
after prom night, you really found your niche in cheerleader murder movies.
Cheerleading movies. In Lifetime
murder movies.
In
Specifically.
Lifetime cheerleader murder movie. But I escaped that niche when I did Garage Sale Killer.
You did not. You're lying.
Which I think got
There was
changed.
a movie called Garage Sale Killer?
There was. I think it
What
got
was that
changed
on?
to Deadly Garage Sale. Take a swing. What do you think
Lifetime?
it was on? Oh man, you got it.
Hey! What are you doing? Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Let me go! No, you can't have that! Let go of me, lady!
Not!
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I need to slow everything down.
All right, slow it down. Take a pause, people.
You were in
Listen up.
3 Lifetime movies.
3 Lifetime.
All about like weird killers, cheerleaders, band camp. Wait,
I'm pretty sure every Lifetime movie is about a
Not
weird
Christmas.
killer.
Not Christmas.
That's Hallmark.
Oh, that's Hallmark.
Hallmark is like the cute Christmas movies, and then Lifetime is like the thriller movies that are like, what's the title of that again?
Have you tried these yet?
I have not. Shall we?
I'm guessing that's ranch, right?
I think so. It looks like it.
Huh. Chicken wing cheers.
Oh wow. You know what's beautiful?
Tell me.
It's so juicy but then it like leaves and there's like a smoky after. Oh man, I like saw the place, and because originally I was like, I don't think I can do that because I have this, and then I was like, Camilla, I'm busy Wednesday, right? And she was like, no, that's Thursday. I was like, oh thank God, because I was looking at the restaurant and I was like, oh man.
And Camilla is.
Camilla is my girlfriend. I know. I'm not single. Isn't that crazy?
What's really fun is Camilla has a son.
And a daughter.
And a daughter. I didn't know.
Yeah, she's got 2.
Oh, wow.
I know.
How's that feel?
It's been great. I met her on a reality show that was not a dating show.
Okay.
And then...
What show?
It was called Reality House.
Okay. Yeah.
My friends Keen and JC
Yep.
run that show. They brought me on. We met on the show, had a romance on the show, and then after the show, I took her out to dinner so that I could say, hey, I really like you, but I'm working on my career, and given that you have 2 kids, I just think that's a little too much. And then, a year and many months later, here we are. Wow.
Look, we have more pickles. These are bread and butter. You already had some of the dill.
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter pickles. You've never had bread and butter
I've
pickles?
never had bread and butter.
What?
What's hey,
sorry.
What's a bread and butter
You're
pickle?
right. I'm sorry. I did come in hot. I'd like to apologize.
She did.
It's my favorite.
I will forgive you.
It's my favorite.
Cheers. Okay.
Right?
That was pretty damn good.
Right?
That is pretty darn good. Wow.
You're living in the valley.
Yes.
Where it's 130 degrees.
Yes. 100, 110. 150 on a bad day.
Might as well.
It's hell.
You're
Washington.
from Vancouver,
Nobody
Washington.
knows Vancouver, Washington. You say
I know Vancouver, Washington.
Do you really?
I do. My parents live up there.
Okay.
Well,
Most
they
people,
live
go,
in Washington.
oh, Canada. Then you go, no, Washington.
Yeah.
Then they go, oh, DC?
Yeah.
No. Like, on the Canadian border,
Mhm.
Washington, Northwest, bottom part, that's Vancouver. Yeah.
It's cold, chilly,
All the
rainy
time.
in Washington, like
I went
Seattle.
Complete
But
opposite.
how'd you acclimate? When your first summer there in the valley, were you just like, well, I'm dead?
Dying, very
bet.
sunburnt, bad, hot, but I still loved it. When you live in rain for like 20 plus years of your life, and then you move to sun, it does not matter how hot that sun is.
Yeah.
You're in sun every day.
So what brought you from Vancouver down to LA?
Acting.
Pursue your acting.
Pursue the dream.
That's great.
It was a jump, and I was very blessed to have my brother, my younger brother, who was in a boy band. Now he's gone single.
Mm-hmm.
He reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, I'm buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
Come move into it." pay me rent when you've, you know, made something of yourself out here and you have a job and are able to pay me rent. So huge load of support from him, which was able to make me come out and pursue my dream. And I'm like, I'm dumb. I don't have backup plans. I don't have anything like that.
That's
I'm
not dumb. When you make a plan B, you'll use it.
Yeah.
When it gets super hard, you'll use it.
For me, an actor, I know my talent and I know or I know the work I've put into it. I think people have natural talent, and I think when you have that, it's necessary you work on that. This year I had another this is what you're supposed to do moment when a short film that I was in, such a well-directed short film called The Family Circus, went to Sundance and went to South by Southwest. And so I went to both of those festivals, met a whole bunch of really cool people, and it was like another just solid statement of yes, this is what you're supposed to do.
So we have brisket, sausage, pork ribs.
This is spicy barbecue.
That's spicy, that's regular. Are you a spicy guy?
I love spicy.
Shredded pork, smoked turkey. Holy mother of pearl.
Potato salad, mac and cheese, crumbled Cheez-Its on top,
Crumbled
slaw,
Cheez-Its.
and ranch beans.
I'm gonna cut this in half. We'll just do that because I mean that's an obvious.
I'm so glad I was busy for so long because
I really am too. This is such a good place. I mean, I don't even know what to go in for first. I'm gonna go brisket.
Yeah? Okay, I'll go brisket with you.
I'm gonna go.
You get the true.
I'm just gonna go the regular barbecue sauce. Take the.
I'm going with spicy barbecue sauce. Did you do?
Girl, no,
Where
I
was my
didn't.
cheers?
Oh, sorry.
Wow!
Oh, sorry.
What is that?
That's brisket.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a piece of magic.
A piece of magic.
The quickness, that's just evaporated.
Yeah.
Melted.
Okay, I don't like mac and cheese.
Really?
I know, I don't. And Cheez-Its on top of it is like a real no-go for me.
Really?
I know, but I'm a huge potato salad fan. I think I'm gonna serve you up.
Alright. This one. Ooh.
Wait, I'm gonna give us some little coleslaw.
Ooh.
Do you like baked beans?
I love baked beans.
Let's see. There's some barbecue stuff in there.
Ooh.
I mean, oh,
What is that?
jeez.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I don't like coleslaw.
You don't?
No, this is banging. This is so good.
Which one did you just? Oh, the mac and cheese.
Dude, perfect amount of cheese for me.
Describe your ideal self.
I think my ideal self is still in the route of just being able to really listen and understand people and where they're coming from.
Oh.
I think that's always been my mission in life is to know where people come from so that when you talk and communicate to them and are sometimes wronged by them, you at least know where they come from and you're able to help them through things or navigate through things. Yeah, the ideal version of me is just someone who's very attentive to people and their emotions.
All right, what are we going in next? Sausage?
The sausage, yeah. Did she say this was a handmade sausage?
Handmade.
In here? They make it in here?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, and you know what she told me? Is that all of this is hormone free. It's out hanging out in the pasture one bad day. One bad day.
One bad day.
Just one bad day.
Here we are.
And here we
Shall
are. One bad day for you, one good day for us. Cheers.
Do they miss?
No, I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
You moved here from Washington. Your brother
Yes.
said, hey, come on down, pursue your dream.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
But what scares you? What wakes you up at night and goes, oof?
It's a very basic answer, but it's a very true answer.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of failing.
That's not a basic answer at all.
No. And when you put so much effort and so much of yourself into something, that fear is so alive, almost to the point where you have to disguise failures as opportunities so that it doesn't hurt you. You know, I audition so much.
Yeah.
Less now because of the strikes and whatnot.
Sure.
But there was a season where in a month I had 35 auditions.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I got called back to, I believe, 8 of them, and I booked 3 or 4 of them.
It's funny because failure is what scares you the most.
Yep.
But you chose a profession
where you fail all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. You don't learn unless you fail.
Right. There's no fail proof in what we're doing.
Nope. Nope.
And you're like, you did it anyway, and you jumped so hard that you came down to LA.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Cheers with a rib.
Cheers to that. This looks,
I know.
dude, shall we?
Oh, God. People say this all the time about stuff like this. It falls off the bone.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Like that's for everyone to see how that just falls off of that bone. I'm sorry, I'm letting you down on the conversation side because I can't talk while I eat this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still here?
Look at it. Like there ain't no meat on that bone. You don't gotta scrape your teeth on that or anything. Like all.
You're like
the
a
time.
dog. You just clean that off like a dog. If you could go back to 9-year-old Christian.
Oh boy.
Okay, we'll
Hit
go
me.
older. 13-year-old Christian. You're
Right.
getting ready to go into high school, which is a tough time for everybody.
Yep.
What is one piece of advice you would give your 13-year-old self?
Stop worrying about what people think of you and
Isn't
just do
that-
what you want to do.
Do you know that I have asked so many people that question? That's the same answer everybody
Really?
gives. That's the answer I would
It
give.
makes sense. Yeah.
Were you bullied? Were you ever bullied?
Oh yeah.
You were?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
Yeah. I was homeschooled until
Oh, well, I would have bullied you. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have.
I was homeschooled.
I never bullied.
No, I was homeschooled till 7th grade. So when I started to go to middle school, which is the worst year possible, that's when I went to public
Oh
school.
my
And so
gosh.
it was like I came me just happy-go-lucky, like I want everybody to be my friend and everybody liked me, and then people were like, get a load of this kid. If I wish I could go back and just be like, keep being you. I don't care what people think about me. I'm just, because everybody has thoughts about everybody and everybody feels a certain way about everything and everyone, and it was like I'm just gonna keep being me. And that's when I was like, I'm so happy now.
Yeah.
Because if a bully says anything mean to me, I don't care.
But it is funny because, so we say that, and I consider myself a very confident person.
I would agree
I mean,
with that.
I'm 53 years old now, so I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I just turned 53.
I thought you were
My
younger,
birthday was.
which, I know I hacked on you so much, but I really
think
thought
you're
you were in
lying.
your 40s.
You did?
Yeah, I really did.
Love it. Try that turkey.
Yeah, is it? I want to try it with this sauce we were doing. Everything here it's cooked so perfectly that it just like melts. And it melts into such a beautiful flavor.
Oh, that.
Right? The sauce?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's aioli.
That's good.
That's been,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's
phenomenal.
aioli.
Yep.
So we're at the end, and I always end.
Yep.
We've got dessert coming out, and I always end with the same question. Think about work, life,
Right.
just everything in general, and what sticks out to you as a high, a low, and a what the heck moment.
Okay. I would say a high. I was cast in play recently.
Is it still going on?
We open next week.
Oh, you haven't even opened
No,
yet.
no.
You open
I
next
got
week.
cast, like officially cast a few days ago, and then we open next week.
What's the name of the play?
It's called Really, Really.
Really,
It's-
really,
yeah.
and where is it?
It's at Playhouse West.
I'm going to put the information in
please
the
do.
description below.
Yeah, RAC went out, and it's been a whole mess of
Come
like,
on. When you think about life in general, the low of your life is your AC went out at your house.
Dog, I live a good life. Have you lived in the valley with no AC? That's awful. Do you want me to take it back? Hey.
Hey man, if your
Hey.
answer is no AC, then you really did live a good life.
When I was growing up,
No,
my
don't
younger
make
brother.
it up.
I'm just trying to think of the worst.
I
thing that I've ever
really
been
no,
through.
nope. We're leaving air conditioning. We're leaving
Okay.
air conditioning.
We're gonna stick
without-
with air conditioning.
I'm glad that you realize that if that's your low, you're doing okay. Oh.
I'm gonna try this bread pudding real quick. Oh wow.
I mean, this is just incredible.
How do you perfect everything you do down to
Everything.
down to dessert?
I mean, you get banana pudding and you're like, oh, that'll be,
Mm-hmm.
but, and then you
No.
take a bite of
No, this is exquisite. This is like, go to the Hamptons, order bread pudding. It's not gonna be like this.
No. Okay, you cannot say this bread
not.
pudding. What's your what the heck moment?
Dude, it's the whole restaurant experience. What do you mean? I think when you live a life where the biggest folly you have is AC unit going out.
Yeah.
It's a major what the heck. No, I really do, and I have to remind myself to do this a lot of the times, is to look back at like how my life is progressing and what's going on in my life. And it makes me say what the heck a lot of the times, because the fact that like I decided when I was probably 15, 16, like, I'm going to be an actor. That's what I'm going to do. And then by the miracle of my brother was able to move to LA, and then by the miracle of doing a reality show where I met the Merrill twins, going to do Prom Knight, which then accelerated a journey of being in Lifetime movies, which then got me connected to where I went to Sundance and South by Southwest, and now you know, I'm auditioning for huge movies and TV shows. Like I see TV shows get announced all the time, and I'm like, I auditioned for that. And it's just when you see, you know, everything you want start to come together, even with all the follies and downfalls, it really has to back up sometimes and be like, okay, what the heck is my life?
Yeah.
Because it's so full of so many blessings that I have. So.
Well, I think, you know, when I met you on the set of Prom Night, we were joking around just right from the start of I will say, I think I came home that first night and said, this kid Christian who's playing my son is just really, really a neat guy.
Thank you.
And I couldn't be happier for the success that you're having in not just professional, but your personal life and stuff. And I'm just so happy for you.
Well, thank you.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, there's nothing left to do except to ask you to please like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an episode. And as always, I will see you next Tuesday. What?
That's brilliant.
What, am I missing something? Oh my God.